How's it going, my dream people? Dr. Slacking, the Slacking Doctor, back on Pokemon Showdown. That's not the right intro. Back. I can't even talk. Back with our Pokemon Platinum, Salsa-Locke, and I am in a weird mood. I'm feeling weird. In fact, 1 minute ago now, as I started recording this, got my mic set up and stuff, 1 minute ago, the Pokemon Direct dropped, which I'm assuming at this point was the announcement of the Gen 8 games on the Switch. A lot of my friends are watching it in call in a server. I wish I was in that call watching it, but I made the decision yesterday that I was going to try and remain unspoilt for the new game. So if you guys watched the trailer, please don't comment anything down below about it. I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know what region it's in, what the starter Pokemon are based on. Like, I will find out things like that, I'm sure. Like, if it's based in England at some point, I will see somewhere that it's based in England, like a thumbnail or something on YouTube. Or if it's, I don't even know what I'm doing, by the way. I'm just talking because I'm so wound up about this Direct. I did some grinding. I grinded up Manib and Andrew primarily. Hank got up a level as well. Jake, I think, got up a level. I believe Elijah got up a level as well. So we're just a little bit better off than we were, but still not fantastic. But I wanted to come into the gym and try a trainer to see what level they were at before I got distracted about this whole Direct thing. Yeah, I'm sure I will find out some things. Like, I'm sure someone will be like, oh, I can't believe the grass one is based on a squirrel or something. And I'll see that in the chat and I'll be like, alright, so I know the grass one's based on a squirrel. That's fine. I don't mind that. If that happens, that happens. I'd rather people didn't do it deliberately. But if it happens, it happens. Level 33, level 33. Okay, so we should we probably won't outspeed actually. So we'll go for the Drain Punch. Yeah. I say Pachirisu naturally outspeeds, so we should be able to drain all this back. Pachirisu is really weak. He has like 40 special attack, I think. So yeah. Anyway. So I decided that I was going to try and not watch the trailers at all. Any of the trailers that come out, any of the directs that come out, anything. And that I was going to try and go into the game with as little knowledge as possible. Because back when I was a kid, we're going to go down nostalgia road right now. Back when I was a kid, like, my favorite generations of Pokemon were the games where I knew so little about them going into them. I just picked up the cartridge from the shop. I could maybe see the box legendaries. The starters were probably on the back of the box. So I guess actually the starters usually are on the back of the box. I'm going to struggle to avoid that, aren't I? Nevertheless, you didn't know much more than that, right? You knew the box art legendaries and you knew the first primary starters. You didn't know what they evolved into or anything. And I kind of miss that. I kind of miss that sense of exploration, that sense of wonder when you open up a new Pokemon game and anything could be in there. Like with the last games, I went to the other extreme with Gen 7 where I watched the whole like data mining videos, so I saw every Pokemon's stats and move pools before they came out. The reason being because obviously I was just starting to get into competitive around that time, and you know, I thought it would be useful for that kind of thing, and that's where my sort of inner conflict comes from at the minute, is that we should still be able to take this, I think. We're a level higher. Minun isn't insanely strong. That still does quite a lot. But hopefully we can Drain Punch most of it back off. Minun isn't as bulky as Pachirisu, I don't think. Actually, I don't know on the physical side, maybe. No. We'll take another discharge from that range, and we can Drain Punch it off again. So he goes for the Thunder Punch. I think that would be weaker than the discharge, right? Yeah, that is nothing. Okay, so that's fine. Manib getting a bit of experience, which I think will be important because Blaziken is so strong. It'd be very useful to have on the team. But yeah, with the last game, because I was kind of, like I say, I was getting into competitive and stuff, I wanted to be kind of at the forefront of the meta, and it didn't really happen because I wasn't that into competitive at that point. Obviously now I am. I have the Showdown Lives on the channel, I have Draft League content on the channel, and I'm still kind of conflicted even now about how do I want to get out and heal. How do I do that? Probably this one, I guess. I'm kind of conflicted about that right now because I'm like, I feel like this would be a great opportunity for me coming into Generation 8 to really be like up to date with the meta from minute one, right? If I pay attention to all the data mines, if I see all the spoilers and everything, then when the games do come out, I'll already know everything. So I'm just really conflicted. I'm really like, I don't know whether to watch the trailers and see the leaks and stuff or not. I don't know. I can't decide. So right now, I've decided to record an episode of this so that I don't get tempted to hop into call and I don't get tempted to just put the trailer on. Because I figure once you make it through the first few days, that's the hardest bit. If I can make it till Friday without having seen anything, actually probably shouldn't stay in. Rock is neutral, but we're not going to do that much, are we? Hank? Jeez, actually we don't have a lot better. We have to stay in. Rock is neutral. Unfortunately, we outspeed, so I wasted my berry that I used. That does literally nothing. Hopefully... Alright, just go for Stealth Rocks. I don't think this thing will be able to OHKO us, and it looks like this is a 3-hit KO. So, man, Rock types are actually a problem. Good job with trading up Maneve. Hank needs to be a bit of a higher level. Ice Fang's going to do minimal damage. Minimal damage. Yeah, as I was saying, I think if I can make it to, like, Friday, today's Wednesday, if I can make... Obviously, you're watching this today. In fact, this will go up tonight. If I can make it to Friday, I feel like that will be the hardest part over, right? All of the YouTube videos are going to be going up between now and Friday about, like, we analyzed this exact frame, and in the background we found Picky Peck, like they did in the trailer, or whatever it was. Or we found this van, and that suggests that there might be Mew underneath the van, and, you know, all the shit that you get when trailers come out. So I'm like, if I can make it till Friday, I might be able to make it until at least the next trailer, and then obviously the next trailer might get me, I don't know. But I'm just going to try. I think. Watch by Friday's episode, I'll be like, guys, I caved. I watched the trailer, I had to see what was going on. The only thing I've done is I've asked Dean to tell me, Foss, to tell me whether the mechanics look like they've returned to normal and they're not just based on like the Let's Go mechanics, because whilst I don't think they would be, the Pokemon Company made this big thing about Let's Go being core games and stuff, right? So, really? Like, I want to get out of here. How do I get out of here? I'm definitely doing something wrong. Please tell me once you start you can't, like, it's not like you can't get out once you start. I've already done this, haven't I? How did I get in? Like, literally, how did I get in? What happens if I do this one? Does that change anything? It means I can go down around there. There we go. That's how I did it. That's how I did it. Okay, good. We can heal up. Whew. Yeah, I asked Dean to tell me whether the mechanics have changed. Because much as I don't think we're going to have Let's Go mechanics in terms of, like, no held items, no EVs and all that stuff. Just like natures and stuff. Much as I don't think that's going to happen, I just don't want to, like... I don't want to build my hopes up while I'm not watching the trailer and then get to the final game and find out that because I didn't watch the trailer, I didn't know that it was all Let's Go mechanics. And then I really would feel like an idiot. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure people would talk about it before then and I'd find out about it. But yeah, I'm not going to be on Twitter much. I'm not going to be... do we think we can keep... Should we do some... Let's do some trainers down here. That's what we'll do. We'll buy some potions. We'll head south. We'll do some trainers down there. Maybe even get another encounter down there. I don't know if we have enough balls and stuff, but... Who knows? We'll go with 11. That should be plenty. Yeah, so I've asked Dean to tell me, is it core mechanics? Like, is it proper mechanics again? Are held items coming back? Like, I think, I'm certain they will be. I'm sure it's an absolutely stupid question. But, as I say, I can't imagine anything worse than the games coming out, me buying them, having not watched the trailer, and then finding out that, it's Let's Go mechanics and just being gutted. Just being absolutely gutted, because much as I think the Let's Go games look really fun, I don't want the franchise to... Okay, it doesn't seem to be anything around here. I don't really know why this is here. There must be some sort of hidden item over here, I'm sure. This is so annoying. I forgot how annoying this was. Is there like a path through it? I can't see one. Alright, there's got to be a held item, like a hidden item here somewhere. Come on. No? Nothing. Oh, can you just walk around the edge? You can just walk around the edge. Ah. I'm stupid. I don't know why that's there. Anyway. So yeah, that's the only spoiler, I'm kind of a spoiler, if you can even call it that I'm getting for the new games, is I'm being told whether I can buy them and have the peace of mind of knowing that the mechanics aren't all weird again. This isn't a good match for us. Mantike obviously can do a number to us, and it's in rain, so it's not even like I can switch into Elijah comfortably with the same level in rain. Go to Andrew. Like, Andrew is my saving grace at the minute. He's nearly level 36 as well. The AI in these games, like, what? You're in the rain, you're a water type against a fire type, and you click Thunder Punch. Like, fortunately, we're so much higher level, it didn't matter, but this is why we lose Mons, because of bullshit like that. Like, what kind of... And then it goes for Worry Seed. The AI in these games is abysmal. It's absolutely abysmal. I hope that's better. I don't know if it's because you randomize it. Maybe it's because you randomize it. I don't know how the randomizer really works. But that was pretty shocking. That was pretty shocking. Andrew goes to level 36, which is nice. Andrew's pretty much going to have to carry us in this gym. Barboach. I think Jake, because, like, what was this, level 28, was it? So I think Jake will be fine. Oh crap, I forgot to get a timer. I know what time I started at. I started when the Nintendo Direct started. 1 minute past. So we're fine. That's fine, we don't need a timer today. We've figured it out for ourselves. No. Okay, we got 79. So we can't take 2. But this should kill, right? Does this have its ground typing already? Is it just pure water? I genuinely don't know. Well, it gets crit anyway. I think it's ground and water. I'm pretty sure Barboach has both already. But yeah, let me know. Obviously, today is the day where this is the most relevant question. How are you guys feeling about Gen 8? Without spoiling anything, like, are you excited for it? Are you not bothered? Can you, like... There'll be a lot of people, I think, who just won't be able to afford a Switch, for example. So we'll just be like, I don't care about Gen 8. I can't afford a Switch, and I'm not going to get one anytime soon. If that's the case, let me know. How you feeling about the competitive? If you're like, I still love Gen 7 competitive, so if you play competitive, of course, slow start. So I think we can beat this thing with a fire effect. I know it's in rain, but it's got a slow start, so it can't even do much to me. And we can straight up OHKO it anyway, even in the rain. And we're 10 levels higher. I didn't realize we're 10 levels higher. Yeah, if you're like, oh, I like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon competitive, you're probably in the minority. But if you do, and you're like, I don't really want to have, I'm just gonna run from this thing. You're like, I don't really want to have Gen 8. Yeah, I don't want the meta to change. Or if you're like, no, I'm super ready for a bit of a refresh to the meta. I fall into the middle of those two. Like, when we're kind of struggling to get out. Okay, so you're stuck. I don't hate the Gen 7 meta. I know it's pretty unpopular, but I'm actually okay with it. I haven't played it that long, I guess. I didn't really get into OU and stuff until relatively late on in the meta, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I feel like I enjoy it, so I'll be happy for a refresh to it. But I don't desperately need it, like, urgently. I think it'll help. I don't know, for draft leagues it'll help. That's the one thing. For draft leagues, I think most people are getting a bit bored. I'm noticing the LTC, obviously, if you're in that with me, we've had a lot of drops recently in the LTC. I'm seeing it in a lot of leagues. Like, people just saying, I'm bored of draft league right now, retiring from draft league until the new games come out, things like that. Which I can really understand, because it's like, if you've been playing it since Sun and Moon, obviously it's been a long old time since Sun and Moon first came out, so the meta is quite old now for Draft League, and there's only so many, like, people aren't really doing crazy unbans still. Like, a lot of leagues now are unbanning McGinn and stuff. Lando I is getting more common. Age Slash is here and there. Lele is here and there, but it's like 4 mons at most getting unbanned, and that's not really that many, and I don't really know what else I would even suggest gets unbanned. There's not too much else that I think could be anyway, so it's just like, it's very difficult. It's very difficult, right? It gets a bit stale after a while, and that's just how it goes. Okay, so we can actually make quite a bit of progress down this route, to be fair. Which is nice grinding, because it's better than just sitting in the grass. So we can get a little bit of experience. Ranger Landon sends out Nidoran. I think we can stay in. This thing doesn't have its ground typing yet, I know that much. And it actually has the drought, which is incredible because it gets rid of the rain for us. We did learn Lava Plume, I forgot to say that. We actually learned Sunny Day, and I taught it Sunny Day for a while. And then we learned Lava Plume, and I was like, do you know what? Blaziken's got relatively good mixed stats, even though we're adamant. There might be something we come up against, like I don't know, like a Mega Aggron. Not that Mega Aggron's in this game, but something with that kind of stat distribution where you'd be better hitting it on the special side. Shield on, yes, we'll stay in on that. That is Manib food. Thank you. Drain Push. Something like this, right? If we had Focus Blast, that would hit it a lot harder, I think. I'm pretty sure special defense is as good as defense, right? So, something with that kind of a stat distribution. I was like, we'll keep Lava Plume for now. Conversion, I think, is kind of cool if we get a coverage move to be able to, like say this thing could learn Outrage or something. We could change into a Dragon type and then pop things. That would be fun. Shards wanted, Pokemon moves taught. So I'm just trying to see whether... Is this the same route? I'm slightly confused about which route this is. This is all the same route. 212, and then it changes, it doesn't change. So we've already got our 212 encounter, so we're not going to encounter anywhere down this route. This is just a route for grinding for us. I guess we'll take on the gym in the next episode, but we may as well have a look. I love Jake's cry. This is a good cry. May as well just have a little explore. Okay, there's nothing really that way than more trains. I'm trying to find like items or something maybe. Is there anything? Any hidden items? Like that one down there. How do we get to that one? How do I get down from here? What is this place? Why does this one exist? There must be a reason. I guess so I can see that and surf to it when I have surf. Oh, we have fly now as well. I forgot we have fly. So I can actually fly back and change nicknames and stuff, because I know some people wanted some nicknames changing. I'll try and remember to do that at the beginning of the next episode. But for now, let's just take on the Fisherman. Let's take on the Fisherman. Get some good experience for Maneve, and hopefully Maneve can actually, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. A Venonat. Even in the rain, I think we will Oko this. Level 29. I love Venonat. Venonat is one of my, like, favorite unsung mons. I love its design so much. I love its little feet, its little hands. I just, Venonat. I kind of don't like it in the 3D models. It's another mon that was, like, so much better in sprite form, because I just love its artwork. I think it looks so cute. But yeah, I don't know. Big fan of Venonat. I was going to draft it in a draft league at one point, and then I did. Along with Spupa. Going to draft Spupa. Technically, Ben and I had Spupa in a speed tour, but never in a proper thing. Now, Fearo's a problem. Fearo's a problem. How do I deal with a Fearo? Oh man, I mean Elijah's 4 levels higher. Do we think he'll take? I've got it right. I've got to go Elijah. Can't go Andrew on a Fearo. Could go Hank the Tank. But he doesn't resist, so Elijah, I think, okay, eats it up. I'm a bit cautious because when I was grinding, Elijah took a hit from something, just like a neutral hit, and it did so much damage. So I'm guessing Elijah is very, very frail. We outspeed as well, which I guess we're a few levels higher. I didn't expect that. I don't know if we naturally outspeed. Probably do actually. I don't know. What's Fearo? 95? I think Elijah's like 80 or something, so probably not actually. Little Cup speed tiers are weird though, so it's hard to remember from Little Cup. Onyx comes out. I do want to go Jake. I think we'll outspeed an Onyx, right? We'll outspeed an Onyx. But if only we had Giga Drain, like, that's really annoying that we don't. Needle Arm, no, because it's got good physical defense. We'll go Hank. It's got good physical defense, so I don't trust Needle Arm to Oko. And then if the Onyx clicks, like, I don't know, Stone Edge or something ridiculous, then we're in a bad spot. So, as he actually outspeeds Hank the Tank, so may well have outsped Jake. This may have been a jolly Onyx with a Rock Blast, and we could have just lost Jake there. That's why we don't make those plays. That's why we don't risk it. I don't know who's faster, Hank or Jake. I think Hank's got a negative speed nature, but I don't remember. Regardless, Hank the Tank comes through. Comes through for us. What next? What next? Luxray. Well, who is faster? 34. 36. Oh, so we would have lost Jake there. Luxray. Luxray is a difficult one because Jake's quite low, and if it has Fire Fang, we're kind of boned. I mean, it's not original stats, so it shouldn't do. We resist its stab. I'm going to go Jake, and I'm going to heal. We're also in the rain, so that would weaken any fire moves. We are 4 times weak to fire, but I think we're going to heal Scout to see if this thing can hit me or if it just has electric moves. We are 2 levels higher as well, but I mean, we're a Snova. We're a Snova, and he's a Luxray, which is somewhat difficult. Somewhat difficult. Oh man, my hair as well. That's one thing. Scratching my head. My hair. If you guys notice, I'm now bald. This is why I don't get my hair cut in my hometown, because the hairdresser's here. Well, I used to have a really good hairdresser here, and then she quit, and then I tried like 3 others. They were all terrible. So I started getting my hair cut in Leicester when I lived in Leicester. And I found a really good hairdresser there, loved her, and then I found out when I moved up to Lancaster, I had to get it cut up there, and actually I got a decent cut up there. Then I came back, tried going to Leicester again, and she's quit. She doesn't cut her hair anymore, which is, frankly, a selfish decision. I mean, I know I'm not in charge of her life and her career path, but I need my hair cut by somebody that I trust, and she's quit. She's quit on me, so I had to go to my hometown to get it cut. Big mistake, big mistake. I basically got a woman with, like, no teeth, and yet my hair looks like it's been chewed. Cutting my hair, and I was like, I want it a little bit shorter. And she was like, yeah, a little bit shorter. I was like, yeah, not too much, just a little bit. She was like, yeah, cool. Just shaved my fucking head, and I was like, okay, there goes all of my hair. And now, right, you guys, I'm gonna complain about this. Look, you can already see, I look like I've got a bloody receding hairline on this side. See that? I look like I've got a bloody receding hairline. I don't have a receding hairline. She's cut the recede into my hair. That's what's happened there. I've had a recede cut into me. Oh, this looks right. I complain that Slack Off isn't widely distributed, and then I come against a bloody Slack Off looks right. Can you freeze with Ice Fang? I think you can. We're gonna start spamming Ice Fang, hope to get the freeze. I could Rock Smash as well to lower his defense. I'm gonna do that. That's at least, I think it's like guaranteed to lower defense. If not, it's a very high chance compared to the freeze chance here, which is not gonna be that great. So Actually, that kind of looked like a... No, we're just going to go for the... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then I think this will make Ice Fang a 2-hit KO looking at that roll. Okay, get the drop. There we go. I don't know if it's guaranteed. I know it's a high chance. I don't know if it's guaranteed. Supposed to have finished the video now, Luxray. This is exactly 20 minutes, and you are here pissing around, charge beaming me. What a scrub. What an absolute scrub. Watch it whip out the flamethrower now. I don't even think it crits me, of course. I don't think it counts. What's it got? Magnet Rise, Slack Off. What was the other one? Charge? I think I had Charge or something. And Charge Beam. This guy's a pro. What the hell? Try hard AI all of a sudden because I cussed it out earlier. Should have gone for the Needle Arm. I mean, this is neutral to me, but I don't really want to take it. I think we just go Maneve, and we're 10 levels higher, so there's no reason this thing shouldn't just go for like an Ice Beam or something. I mean, it makes sense. Flying is good against grass, to be fair. Makes sense. Can't complain about the AI there. But we Drain Punch it all back anyway, and he doesn't really have a switch in. If he goes Luxray, I'm going to stay in because we're 10 levels higher than Luxray. I think we'll outspeed it. And I don't think a Loco is, even if we don't. So I'm going to stay in if he goes Luxray. Don't know what else they can go to. How many more have they got? I don't even remember. Level 29 for Jake. There we go. Jake's catching up too. Luxray comes out. Is this the last one? It is the last one. That's what I thought. So I'm pretty sure we'll outspeed with 9 levels higher, not 10. We do. We do. So we're going to end it here, guys. As Maneve, does he get a level from this? I think he's going to be close. I think probably we're going to need one more after this to get a level. Oh, yes. There we go. So what a way to end the episode. What a way to end the episode. I'm very, very happy with that. We're going to get a Blaziken, and that's what I wanted. That's why we've come to do this grinding, because now I think between a level 36 Blaziken and level 36 Scyther, we'll have a decent chance in the gym against most things. Flying still kind of bones us a bit, but I want to learn Fire Blast. Yes. I think we should get rid of Lava Plume. I know it gives us 2 inaccurate moves, but like... We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Poof! Maneve forgot how to learn Lava Plume. And Maneve learned Fire Blast. So now if we look at our stats, I wonder if we're stronger than Andrew. I think we will be, right? 111 attack and 96 attack. And Andrew Oko's like most things. Because of the adamant nature. Swift Swims! We have the Swift Swim ability. So we actually found this thing in the rain. And it's got the Swift Swim ability. How fitting. I think that's been randomized. I don't think I had that before, but I don't remember what it did have. I'm kind of wondering if I had that before. No, regardless, a perfect moveset for Beauty. Look, we could do some contests. There we go. We're gonna end it. Look at that attack stat. Love it. Love it. We have a very, very powerful mon on the team now. Regardless, guys, I am gonna go and try and avoid spoilers right now on Discord. Wish me luck. Thank you so much for loafing around with me, and I'll catch you again next time.